Hello, and welcome to Customer Conversations with Sendible. This is our series where we showcase advice and tips for how to grow your social media presence and report on your successes. Next up is Anna, who is an agency owner based in London.
Hi, I am Anna Rump, and I set up a social media consultancy called Amelia Rose Media. We've just gone limited, so we're now Amelia Rose Media Limited. Woohoo! And what we do is we provide the full time-saving, stress-saving, money-busting social media support for businesses. So whether it's Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, we can write your content, post your content with Sendible. We can monitor all your messages with Sendible, and we can engage on other people's posts. We can respond to your own comments coming through, all through Sendible. It's magic. I didn't use anybody before Sendible. When I decided to go for this as a business, I had one client, and I was basically doing it on my bed in between the baby having naps. And I spoke to a friend of mine. I was like, look, there has to be a way of doing the social media stuff in advance so I don't have to constantly set an alarm, which, you know, Murphy's Law will go off when the baby needs changing or something. And she said, oh, we use Sendible. So I went into her office and I had a 2-hour sort of play with Sendible, and it was so user-friendly. So I never looked anywhere else. I have since. I've just sort of checked out the competition, and they just don't come close. It's just pointless and ridiculous. Sendible is so user-friendly, and the lovely thing is that when you need help, you need support with something, I just pick up the phone, and I don't have to go through multiple press 1 for this, press 2 for this. I pick up the phone, and within about 2 minutes, there's a nice person on the end of the line who says, oh no, you're not being an idiot, it's fine, just do this, this and this. It's problem solved. It's great. I am utterly in love with the compose in bulk function. So I write my clients' content in a spreadsheet. They get to see it and approve it and all the rest of it. And then I just load it into compose in bulk. And if there's a website link, there's a little box for it. And if there's an image, I no longer have to download the image, save to my computer, upload in Canva, resize in Canva. I just dump the URL for the image, or straight from my computer, into the box, and it does it all for me according to which platform it's on. So I no longer have to worry that half the image is missing because Twitter's got a different size spec to Instagram. I can set the date and the time, and I can compose. I loaded an entire month of content across 4 platforms for one client the other day, each one with an image and a web link. It took me, I think, 35 minutes. It was a miracle. I love the fact that with Instagram, your first comment, you can dump all those hashtags, which, let's face it, we only use so people find our stuff. You dump all those hashtags into the first comment. If that could appear on the compose in bulk thing, that would be awesome. I love the fact you can upload videos. And I love the fact you just, wow. And streams. I don't have to have my clients' Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and everything else open as little tabs all across the top. I just have Sendible open, and every time something happens, my computer goes ping, and I can see that somebody's left a comment or a message or a this, and they get responded to there and then, which of course makes them feel loved, makes the brand look good, and makes me look awesome. So winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yeah, it's a condition of working with me that if you're using a software scheduling system, you have to have Sendible. Because I'm not learning another system. Nightmare. The reporting functions are amazing. I can break down a particular platform by demographic, by time, by geographical location. My client can see exactly where in the world people that are engaging with their content are. They can see their age range, the times that they're online, and all of that means that you can, well, I can pre-program the content to go out so that it hits exactly the right time slot. And it might be that, you know, sometimes they've got an audience in the US and they've got an audience in the UK who are looking at their stuff, but at different times. You can tweak it. You can have the same post reposted for a different time so that it hits your US audience as they're coming online. The results and the reports functions, they allow me to see that I'm doing a good job, but they allow my client to see that actually, yeah, this is what we're paying for. This is working. Clients love data and results. They like to see exactly what is happening. And social media is just a big quagmire of rules for this platform and suggestions for this platform. And, there's a guru for everything. Just ignore all of them. Go with your gut instinct and let the data drive your decisions. I'm always saying to my clients, let the data drive your decisions, not what so-and-so, Instagram star is saying at the moment about Instagram. But the reporting functions are so useful. Validation for me and validation for the client. If you are composing one-off or whether you're composing in bulk, okay, we'll separate that. If you're composing as a one message, put your platform in first and then go to the bottom and put the date and the time in, because it is all too easy to put your content in and schedule it for there and then. Hi, baby. Hello, my toddler has joined us. Hi, baby.
Hello.
She wants to check where mummy is. If you're composing in bulk, do it one platform at a time. You can do it so you've got your LinkedIn, your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter all loaded as compose in bulk, but you're going to create problems for yourself. It's much easier to do it one platform at a time, and always put your date and your time in first before you upload anything, because the number of times, especially when I started, I'd schedule a month's worth of content and it's going out today. It's very easy to fix because it's all there, it's all saved. You haven't got to redo it. You just have to pull the screen up and just edit and change the date and the time. So yeah, that would be my number one tip. Date and time first. Sorry, platform first, date and time second, then work your magic. Yeah, bulk scheduling is a dream. If you're writing content for clients, it's likely that you've had to have it approved beforehand. You can do that within Sendible. You can actually create the whole thing in there, and there's a button, send for approval. So your client can see it in advance and suggest any edits. You don't then have to go and copy and paste it across from your spreadsheet to Sendible. Of course, that only works if the client is willing to look at Sendible. You'd be surprised how many of them are when they realize it's actually making their job easier. That's a great time-saving tip. Having your URLs for your images is great. And also, when you're uploading images, if you're uploading them from your computer, you don't have to do the browse and the search. If you've just recently saved it, so you've just found that image that you want to use, you literally drag and drop. You haven't got to trawl through files to find the image. I remember when I first started, I would download all the images, I would save all the images, I would go into Canva, I would resize all the images. It took ages. And about a week in, I realized that Sendible did all of this for me. But there are so many time-saving things. And the Sendible guys, at the bottom left of your screen, there'll be a flashing question mark or something. I can't remember what it is. It's purple. Press on that, and there's all kinds of, if you want to learn how to do this, sign up here. It's all free. And if you can't go, they email it to you as a recording. So you learn how to use the system. And these guys are constantly updating and improving. So if you have something you really, really wanted to do, like we all wanted the first comment function for Instagram, so we could dump the hashtags in there. And these guys went, oh, yeah, that's fine. Click, 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 done. Brilliant. I mean, I'm sure there was a lot more to it. It was probably, coding and weird magic stuff that goes on. But from our point of view, from the user's point of view, it just appeared. It was great. So yeah, that's my time-saving tips. Reassure them that everything is safe. There is a function where you can connect your clients' profiles to the system without having to have all their passwords and everything. They can actually do it themselves. Show them how it works. Show them what it is you're going to be doing. I have found this to be really helpful, because clients would give you their login details and their passwords, and then they freak out because they realize that every platform has it somewhere in those endless terms and conditions that you're not supposed to do this. Well, but if they don't want to do that, they don't have to. They can, you can connect them via the Sendible magic thing, and their profiles appear. You haven't got their password or their login details, but it's connected. Clients need to see what it is you're going to be doing and how you're going to be doing it. You only need to show them once, because actually, deep down, they don't care. What they want is the job done easily and quickly and cost effectively. And if you've shown them that this is the system that works and this is what they're getting for their dollar, they're fine. I've never had a client say to me, oh, but such and such provider, we does it like this, because they don't come up to, they just can't match Sendible, to be honest, when this one works so beautifully for everything I need, and there's nice people on the end of the phone. I'm not going to put myself through the utter heartache of trying to learn a new system and dealing with massive call centers. With Sendible, you learn so much. You guys have deep dive sessions on how to do various things that you just click a button, and then if you can't make it, it gets dumped in your email box as a recording. So you learn all the little tips and tricks and things for different platforms and how Sendible supports that. It's more than a time saver. It's a complete sort of social media one-stop support place. I know I could ring you guys in London and say, do you know what? I'm having problems with this. It's disconnecting my profile. Why? Because I know that I can talk to you as real people. I mean, look, we're talking now. I cannot think of another big company where you can just have a video chat with, the senior team and tell them about their product. And, when I want something tweaked, I'm like, please, please, please introduce this function. And 9 times out of 10, you do.